A few years ago, our son Matthew, he was 3 years old at the time, complained that he had a pain in his neck. We thought maybe he was developing strep. He had a really high fever and he was sort of like hunched over. And at that point, we took him just to the local hospital.
The pediatric doctor that they were able to get was an older doctor who had been around, and he asked us, a really important question.
Was your son vaccinated? And at the time, he wasn't.
He thought he knew what it was. He said he wasn't positive, but he would know within minutes. And he ordered some x-rays.
The x-rays confirmed that he did have Hib disease.
Hib disease is infection caused by the bacteria Haemophilus influenza type B. Before the vaccine, about 20,000 children got serious Hib disease and about 1,000 died of it.
Matthew's windpipe was closing down quickly.
He said that your son is going to die within minutes.
And he said, quite honestly, we're not in a situation in this particular hospital that we're prepared to help him.
Since the introduction of Hib vaccine, there's been a decline of more than 99%. Most physicians nowadays have not even seen this disease.
I'm thinking I'm going in there for strep. I'm not thinking I'm going in there for Hib disease, and also not realizing that I could have prevented this as a mother if I had just got his shots.
They had prepared 2 separate rooms with crash carts, and he was telling the nurses and the staff there that we need to be prepared. This child, more than likely is going to die.
He was put into a slight coma, and it was touch and go for a few days.
Each day, they would bring teams of physicians through to show them what kids are contracting without having vaccinations.
He spent 6 days in the hospital, and then when we got him home from the hospital, we definitely got him fully vaccinated.
We had made a conscious decision not to vaccinate based on some information that we had at the time, thinking that we were doing, our best for Matthew.
We made the wrong decision, and I know we're not the only parents out there that made this decision.
Hib disease can be simply prevented by a vaccine series that's safe and effective.
We didn't realize that these diseases are still out there.
And we just really don't want anybody else to go through what we went through.
We're very thankful to still have our son.
Check with your provider to see if immunization is right for your family.